Hey guys, welcome back to Autoboss. Today I'm talking about why it's important to understand the difference between a repeat customer and a lifetime loyal customer. If you understand this, the difference to your profit will be astronomical. It's the difference between having a brilliant business, a boss business, and just a basic average business. Let's dig into it. The best way I can explain this is I'm a loyal customer to one brand and I'm a repeat customer at another one. I'm a loyal customer to Bosch. Everything I buy is Bosch. When I was an apprentice, my boss said to me, if you buy Bosch, the parts fit and they work. And I've never been proven wrong. Like every time I buy Bosch, it's a good quality item. And it wasn't just in car parts, everything I buy. Like for the house, my washing machine, I bought Bosch. The dryer, Bosch. The dishwasher, Bosch. Everything I buy, if I can, I try and get the Bosch brand. Why? Because I trust it. I'm a lifelong loyal customer to them. My shed is full of Bosch tools. I'm loyal to a point where my wife was actually saying she had an issue with a Bosch washing machine, or not a washing machine, sorry, a dishwasher in a customer's house. She's in real estate. And I was defensive of the product, even though I knew nothing about it. Now, on the other hand, I am just a repeat customer of another brand, and that's Coles. In Australia, we have two supermarkets. Really, we have Woolworths and we have Coles. Now, I've been going to the same Coles for about 10 years, and it's not because I'm loyal to them, it's because they're convenient. They're just the nearest one. I don't want to drive half an hour to go to a supermarket. I want to go to the nearest one. But when I'm in that supermarket, I'm not loyal to them because I'm price checking them. I'll look at something, not for fruit and vegetables and things like that, but like dishwasher tablets or like the detergent for doing the clothes and everything like that, I can get on Amazon while I'm in the shopping center and say, oh, I can get it cheaper on Amazon and have it delivered tomorrow. I'll order it while I'm there and then I don't have to buy it while I'm at Coles. That's not loyalty. That's just repeat business. That's just convenience. Convenience will get you the first visit, but trust gets you every visit after that. If the only reason they're coming to you is for convenience, they're already halfway out the door. As soon as something better comes along, they'll be gone. Some of your customers might be exactly the same as me. They're only using you because you're convenient. You need to transfer them from just the repeat customer to the loyal customer to the one that wants to use you. And even if you were to move your workshop or if your prices were to fluctuate, they would understand it and they would keep coming back to you. In your workshop, you have different levels of customers. You have first timers, the ones that have never been there before. So they're very new to your ecosystem. They're very new to your business. Your job is to get them to become a repeat customer, and then from a repeat customer, build a loyal customer. It's very hard to go from a first time visit to a loyal customer. The only way you can do that is by showing up every time, being personable, being professional, and showing them that you actually care about them. Do what you say you're going to do. If you say, I'll call you by lunchtime, make sure you do. Be honest with them. If you need to, sacrifice sales. It's one of the things that we did very often, and it worked so well. If a customer comes in, especially if they're new or have only been one or two times, and you do a report on the vehicle and it needs a few items, when you call a customer, you can actually say, look, you need 2 or 3 items, but they're not urgent. They can wait until the next service. In fact, we might just have to recheck them next service, and it might be the service after that we actually have to repair it. But today, we have found these things which we would recommend. Now, that customer in their head's going to go, okay, this guy's not just trying to sell me everything. He understands that I'm probably on a budget and I need to sort of save up for some repairs and things like that. He's actually caring about my motoring, not just caring about my money. That's how you build a loyal customer. By building trust with your customers, that's the only thing you've got. Really, that's the only thing that can differentiate you and take a customer from someone who's only used you once to becoming someone that uses you every time, no matter what, is trust. You can't tell someone to trust you. I don't know if you're the same as me, but you know when you meet someone trying to sell you something and they say something like, you can trust me. Oh, it makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up. I hate that term. You can trust me. No, you have to show me that you can be trusted. You can't. Trust is earned through actions. The only way you can build trust is by doing what you'll say you'll do for the price that you quoted or the price that was close to the estimate, and by the time that you said you'd do it. Apart from that, if you can't get that done or you can't meet that price, you call them and explain it. Don't give them some surprise bill. That's the number one way to get rid of trust. Customers don't understand cars the way we do. Every time they come to you, there's a little bit of risk. They feel a little bit of risk in their mind. They don't know if what you're saying is true. They don't know if what you say is urgent. They don't know if your prices are fair. But if you can explain it in a way that removes uncertainty, that's what builds trust. You might say, oh, that's all well and good, but what's the point? Well, think about a loyal customer. One, they're going to approve repairs straight away for you. They're going to say, yep, whatever it needs. They're going to tell all their friends as well. They trust you. They're going to become an advocate for you. They're going to go out, and I think the term that's been thrown around is a raving fan. They're going to go out and tell people about you. The third thing that's most important too is they're going to be slightly forgiving. Think about the story when I was talking about Bosch and the washing machine or the dishwasher that my wife was talking about. They're going to be understanding, and they're going to have a little bit more leniency for you if something does go wrong. They're going to say, yep, we understand, because they've had so many good interactions with you. One interaction that hasn't been up to par with the rest of them, they're going to understand, especially if you can explain it to them. Sorry, a part didn't arrive on time. We tried our best to get this done for you. We couldn't make it happen. They're going to be a little bit more forgiving. That's why it's so important to have loyal customers. If they're loyal, you can also then sort of plan your business around. You say, I've got all these customers that keep coming back. You don't have to spend so much on marketing. A lot of workshops try and sell everything on the very first visit. They just want to bombard the customer and get the most out of them. But if you can show a customer that you can prioritize them by spreading out those repairs, not only are you building that rapport with them, they're becoming lifelong customers or longer customers, repeat customers, because they are going to come back to you because you're honest enough with them to say you don't need it now, but you will need it in the future. It shows them that you're thinking long term, not just for today's sales figures. You don't have to constantly be chasing new customers because you know that you've got, say, 3, 4, 5,000 customers that are regulars. They're going to be in every 6 or every 12 months, whatever their service schedule is. It makes it easier for you to sort of look at your business and make those long-term projections. Say, okay, what are we trying to build this year? And then when you're looking at your business and say, okay, we're doing $1 million this year, next year we want to do 1, 2, you can say, okay, well, we need to go up another $200,000. What's that going to cost us in marketing? It's going to be a lot less than if you had to literally chase $1.2 million worth of new business. Now that that's said, I want you to think about your business. I want you to think about customers which you can see are loyal, and then think about customers that are maybe a bit iffy with you and say, what is the difference? Like, how did I earn the trust of this customer where this one's still a little bit distrustful or untrustful, or not untrustful, I don't know if that's even a word. Why is it that they are not in the same position? Have you treated them differently? Do you think that maybe there's a few little extras that you've done for this customer? Have you taken the extra time to explain things to them? Have you used their name because they've been a customer for a while, so you actually get to know their first name? Using someone's name is very important. You want to make it personal. You want to have a personal relationship with them, not just a transactional, they're a number on a spreadsheet. I want you to look at your business. Have a good review. Think, okay, what are the customers which are loyal to me? How do I treat them? And what about the customers that aren't so loyal or the first-time customers? How can I change the way that I'm interacting with them? How can I change the services that I'm offering them to make them these people? And if you're not sure of what the difference is, call your loyal customers. Say, would like to know why. What are we doing right for you? And ask them what you're doing wrong, because you might find a few little things and you say, oh, okay, I can do that. A loyal customer will tell you. They're not going to leave because of one little gripe. If you call them and find out, say, oh, it's because you did this on my car, you go, oh, well, okay, we can apply that to every other car that comes through. There are little changes you can make. It's the little changes that build up if you do them over and over and over again, which will make your regular customers your lifelong customers. I hope this is sort of making sense. I like to keep these videos nice and short. This one's been a little bit longer than normal. I want you to take what you've learned today, apply it to your business, see what differences it makes. And if you could do me a huge favor and just like leave a comment, just say like, hey, I asked a customer this, I learnt this from them, and this is what I've changed. And if you could also give me a thumb, because you've got 2 and I've got 1, I've got to get back to transforming workshops. You've got cars to fix. You need to get back to work. Until next time, this is Autoboss here.